Hey, man, can't stand the Cowboys. Can't stand the Cowboys.
Robbery, man.
Can't stand the Cowboys.
Slow down, you got a taste of it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 9 of Hang Time, Underground. We're here. And as you could probably guess from the opening statements, a guy who also does not like the Cowboys, Cowboys Week, Sunday Night Football in Dallas, Jaret Patterson. JP, what's up, dude?
What's up, TRESS? What's up?
JP, welcome to Hang Time, man. And you know what? So I'm a big public thank you guy here on Hang Time. And something that I'd like to thank you publicly for, that I know I thanked you privately for, was when we played in Buffalo. You having played a college career there, a phenomenal college career there. I said, bro, hit me with some good wings the night before a game. And you might have been thinking, this dude's about to go get wings the night before a game. But as a punter, I don't run. So if I got the BGs, the bubble guts a little bit, it's really not that big of a deal. I just got to punt some balls. And bro, Elmo's wings, man, those were on fire. But bro, you kind of fed me to the wolves. I'm from Oklahoma, and I asked them for ranch. I messed up. Oh, the girl that's serving us, man, she comes up and she goes, hey, I'll bring you ranch, but if you dip one wing in that ranch, I'm gonna announce it to the whole sports bar, whatever you would classify Elmo's, that restaurant. And I'm not lying, bro. I have my ranch right here, and I would just she scared me, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Buffalo is big on blue cheese, and when I got out there, I was a ranch guy until until Buffalo kind of took me away. I'm like, blue cheese.
Are you pro blue cheese now, man?
Man, Buffalo, man, being up there for those 3 years, I'm on board with the blue cheese thing, so I cannot lie.
I respect that, man. I respect that you're willing to change. I'm kind of stuck in my ways, a little stubborn. Just being from Oklahoma, I don't think I could leave ranch, but I respect that, man. Well, dude, here on Hang Time, we're going to talk a little ball. We're going to talk a little life, and we're more than likely just going to have a good time. So it is fun to have you on, man. Welcome.
Glad to be here.
Dude, so I want to talk to you a little bit about early in the game. Man, we had things rolling. We had things going with Philly. Did you notice Landon Collins, this pick that took place at the beginning of the game? Did you see it in real time?
See, it's crazy because I didn't see it, and I just seen after him running.
Yeah.
And you know how defensive players are. It could have been he dropped it, he picked it up. Just trying to get to the ball. I thought it was one of those type things.
Same. Yes.
And then you go to like the replay. I'm like, oh, it bounced off his foot, and then I'm like, man, that's a touchdown. Like that's a touchdown. And obviously,
I was literally right there. I know, I was right there, and I see kind of everything transpire. I see our punt return team go out on the field. I start walking down to get my helmet to start loosening up, and Cheese comes running up to me and he goes, hey, bro, we got to get some field goal snaps for a PAT. And I'm looking, and DeAndre Carter's a great returner, but just guaranteeing a punt return for a touchdown.
Right, for a touchdown.
I was like, geez, the Philly fans, they were getting a little crazy. So I was like, geez, don't let the fans get to you yet, man. It's still early in the game. And he goes, no, it was an interception. And I go, what are you talking about, man? And then they show it up on the replay, and then it hits the dude's foot. LC gets it. So, man, that was definitely a crazy turn of events. And LC, that dude just always seems to be around the ball, bro.
Yeah, not always. And he definitely always around the ball, and it was a great play.
Yeah. So let me ask you, man, in your time throughout your, let's just say, serious football career, high school and to college, and now as a rookie, have you ever had any times where, man, you're just kind of foaming at the mouth to get back out there and make a play where it feels like, I know right now as a rookie, you're really coming into that role of, man, you got to be ready when your number's called. You got to come in. You want to try and make a play. But for foaming at the mouth purposes, have you ever just been like, man, Lord forbid it's been some sort of injury or you were out for a little bit where you just come back and the hair's on fire, ready to roll? Has anything like that ever taken place in your career?
Yeah, I think when in college, So before I actually went to University of Buffalo, I had the gray shirt, which means I had to kind of delay my enrollment until December. So man, I was just foaming, at the mouth, just waiting to, get on campus. And then I got on campus with spring ball. So man, I just took the ground running, and that's when I had the moment. I was really just chomping at the bits.
Yeah. The reason I ask is there was a gentleman that got to play with us again last night after a lengthy sabbatical, and our boy Montez Sweat comes in and just, dude, the strip sack, dude, watching him walk like out onto the field whenever defense is out there, he looks like a Decepticon or an Autobot from the Transformers, just the way, like, he's such a big dude. And for him to come in, make that sack fumble, I love somebody coming in after a little sabbatical like that, making their presence known.
It's crazy because when he came back, he was like he was like that. So I'm like, yeah, he's ready. He's ready to make plays, get sacked. So he was doing it in practice. So
yeah. Have you in practice, training camp, anything like that? Have you had to come? Maybe somebody misses a block, you got to pick up Sweat. Have you had to come toe to toe with Sweat on any sort of rush yet?
Countless times. He'd get off the ball so quick, and you'd be like, this, this big human being, very, very big, long, and you'd be like, man, this is crazy. And he's fast too, so it's just man, it's just crazy.
I know, dude. It's unfair. I'm pretty sure the dude ran a 4.4 coming out. Like, that's just that's crazy.
That's unrealistic right there. That's like creative player type. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Well, dude, I'd like to say, if we're going creative player type, if I may gas you up just a little bit, it is now time for our house call built by Van Meter Homes. And JP, if I'm by the goal line and I gotta put the rock in somebody's hands, your ability to make one cut, find the gap, get into the end zone, blow up anybody in your way, the first touchdown, bro. Like, what was it like, man? At freaking Philly too, dude.
When first the play before, it was a fake power, and then I faked it, then I looked up, and he threw the ball to John, and I'm like, oh, John about to score, and then John gets tackled like by the goal line. I'm like, oh, we better run this rock. I'm gonna get it in. I'm gonna get it in. And then we run the ball.
If I can interrupt you real quick, you're in the huddle, all right, bro. So you had not scored, correct? Just so I got my facts straight. So you're in the huddle, and you get the call. Now, you may not know this, but when I was in 5th grade playing for the Union Silver Pee Wee tackle football team, I played a little, second, third string running back, and I remember whenever the play was called and I was getting it, I'd get a little giddy. You kind of strike me as a man who's calm and cool and collected, but at Philly, in a huge game, balls on the goal line, what was going through the head, bro?
Oh, nah, the juices definitely got flowing. I'm not even I wouldn't even lie to you. I'm like, man, I got to get in. I got to get in. I got to get my first touchdown. Got to, get points on the board for
no doubt.
O. And then I heard it was a run play, and man, the rest was history. So.
Oh man, that's so great, man. Congrats, dude. That's a big one, man. I hope you and I are teammates for a long time, and dude, I'd love to have that one back and go play Philly again. But in the future, dude, whenever we win there, when we go in and we beat them at their place, and you watch all those fans just leave all pissed off, bro, there's nothing better, man.
Yeah, I believe it. Their fans, I believe it.
They're crazy, bro. They are crazy. All right, man. So I want to introduce you to a very special segment here on Hang Time, and it involves a fellow rookie of yours. It's called the Cheese Break, delivered by Grubhub. So let's see what Cheese has got for us.
Thanks, Tress. Today we got Asiago. Sometimes referred to as the poor man's Parmesan, Asiago comes from the Asiago Plateau in Italy. Let's give it a try. It's not bad. I'm going to give it a 8.8. Back to you, Tress.
Oh, so JP, what'd you think of the cheese break, bro?
Man, that's cheese right there. I loved
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you got the cheese man trying some cheese and also giving us a little cheese break. I mean, the dude does a thing. You ever had any run-ins with Asiago?
Nah, I actually haven't.
So man, I don't know about you, but I'm a bit of a cook.
Okay.
Now, you're about to be introduced to off season, all right? And you may think you know what off season is.
Yeah.
So, after this playoff run, after the Super Bowl, and we have what is called off season. And buddy, you you work out, you keep the body right, and then you got no meetings, you got no practice. You try and keep the mind going. Well, I fell down the rabbit hole on Hulu and started falling in love with Master Chef. And all of a
Master
sudden,
Chef.
yeah, like my wife was in nursing school, so I'm just sitting there and I'm just cooking all day, trying all these different things. And I will say, man, I know it sounds a little bit cocky, but I make this flatbread, and it's an Asiago chicken flatbread.
Mm.
Bro, it'd knock you out the chair, man. It's all right.
Well, man, I might have to take you up on that and get some of that.
No doubt, dude. I only have one freaking rule, and there's no blue cheese on that thing. That's all
Nah,
it is,
okay,
man.
no, well, it'd be just fine.
You can dip it in some ranch if you want, but bro, there ain't no blue cheese. No blue cheese. All right, man. So I want to talk a little JP, dog. Is it completely I'm trying to even go there mentally for me. So I'm born and raised Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you got a couple of teams in like a 3, 4, 5 hour driving radius for that are NFL teams. How awesome has this been being a hometown dude?
Man, this words can't even explain,
That's
how
awesome.
how crazy it is. Like you said, it's just a blessing, man. It's just a lot of guys don't really, get to play for their hometown team. They either play, in another area, another state, and
Yeah.
exactly, I'm playing for my hometown team. It's just a great feeling.
Yeah, so whenever the draft was going on, were you getting some phone calls from some other teams throughout the process? Because I know towards the end of the draft, and even sometimes that post draft with the undrafted free agent guys, man, there's a lot of teams calling, making bids, things like that. What was that journey kind of like for you post draft, things like that?
Yeah, post draft, even before the draft, I had several meetings, like Zoom little meetings with other teams.
Yeah, yeah,
I remember I had one with the Chargers, the Jets, Atlanta.
yeah.
And post draft, a lot of teams, a lot of teams reached out. Uh, and then as soon as Washington, I'm like, man, how cool would that be?
Man,
Would I just playing, for my hometown team? And of course, Chase has something to do with it, of course, too, as well. So I
yeah,
can't,
yeah.
take, full credit. So, um, and that rest, I'm here, week 15, about to play Dallas,
Cra-
on primetime games. So,
Isn't that crazy, man?
nah, it's just
Dude,
crazy, man. Yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy.
It never gets old, man. Those divisional games in prime time, it's just because like you're in year one. You
That's
you
what I'm
played the
saying. It's just like
you,
I
you
couldn't even
played the
imagine. You know what I'm saying? It's just
yeah,
crazy.
you played the Giants once, you played Philly once, and you played Dallas once. Bro, we're about to turn around and play them all again. And
Yeah,
then we line up next year, play them twice again, the next year twice. And dude, it's just this battle, man. It's just such a
battle.
heavy game. It's always a lot of fun. And so, dude, it's been really cool. Like it's so easy to be a fan of yours. And I love the story, and I love it whenever you're out there on punt team for me, because I feel pretty safe when you're blocking for me. Dog. You can pop some dudes in the mouth from time to time, man.
Yeah, and I got to, man.
So I gotta put a little pressure on you, dog. We had somebody that has been in the organization in the past that we were reaching out to, and we were trying to say, hey, if we're testing some serious native DC folks, you know, they should be able to explain a few things for us. And I got 4 terms that I'm gonna need a little bit of help with, because I'm not sure where to start here. And God, I hope I pronounce these right. So I'm gonna say them in order, and we can go back through them. First one is Bama, Bamma, and I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Next one is Sice,
Size.
Sice. Oh, okay, so that's some good feedback. Then I got this one. This one piques my interest a little bit. Geeking,
Geeking.
And then this one just makes me a little bit hungry. Luncheon.
Luncheon. Hey,
And I
that's
don't, and
hilarious.
that's not like going to the welcome home luncheon. You haven't got to do that yet with us. We used to
Yeah,
do that in DC, get all the fans, everybody there. But yeah, it's not like a luncheon. You're going there suit and tie and having some unsweet tea and whatever.
right.
I
Yeah.
want Bama, Sice, Geekin, luncheon. Hit me, dog.
Yeah, so that's like, I mean, that's like DMV slang, you know what I'm saying? Like Bama. Yeah, that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like
All right,
the
so what the
lingo.
heck is Bama, bro?
So Bama is just like you just wearing something crazy and then, you a Bama. Like, yeah. And
Okay.
then, geeking is like you just geeking. How can I explain geeking? This is funny.
Why did you
Like,
move your head like that? Why?
I'm just trying to explain geeking. It's like, I guess, geeking. Like you're making it, you're doing too much. You're like, you know what I'm saying? You're doing too
Okay.
much. And
Okay.
then
All right.
you tripping. Like you
He
tripping.
luncheon.
And then
All right.
slice
So
it,
yeah,
you
Sice.
exaggerate it.
Wow.
So yeah, it's just a whole little, DMV lingo slang.
Dude, I dig that, man. That is something else, bro. So if I mix that in the locker room, it would only have to be like Chase and you. Like it I couldn't go drop it on Shays or Trap or Ionitis and they'd have any idea what's going on.
I mean, they probably, I don't know, they could, because it's crazy
Okay.
because it's like they have their slangs, but it's probably different words, So,
Okay.
but
Okay.
yeah, it'd probably just be
Yeah.
me and Chase probably understand like what you saying.
Yeah. When we fly to Dallas and somebody comes through with some crazy code on, I'm just be like, you Bama, bro. That's just you crazy. Oh man. All right, dude. So we got the holidays coming up. You got any special traditions? You like anything around? I know it's different now because now you're working
Yeah,
on the holidays,
yeah.
but you got anything in particular that stays
Um,
true to the heart?
Yeah, I mean it's just some just simple. I always, the little countdown on I forgot what it's on. I think it's AMBC or the
Okay.
little
Okay.
free form.
Oh yeah,
I,
yeah. Countdown
I
to
kind of
Christmas.
watch,
Yep.
the 25-day countdowns, little Christmas movies and stuff
Great
like
flicks.
that.
You
So
got
that's
a
always
favorite?
my go-to.
You got a favorite?
I mean, I'm a big, Home Alone guy. I
Oh
like
yeah.
Home Alone. I like The Grinch.
Yes. Oh
Um,
yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. The Christmas Lagoon, I like that. That's always a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like I like Christmas movies. I like Christmas
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah. So what I did a few years ago up on like the DVR, that 25 Days of Christmas, I just recorded all of those movies going on, and then you click the little button save till later. So every year when Christmas rolls around, you can just pop it on.
Boop, watch them.
Just fun to have in the background,
Nah, it
man. You're
is.
just
It
sitting
is.
there
It
going,
is.
it is.
It really is.
Something about it, man. No doubt. No doubt. I fully plan on being like the cousin Eddie kind of guy at family Christmases the rest of my life from Christmas Vacation, just
Yeah.
strolling in some crazy suit and drinking some eggnog, hanging out, rolling up in an RV, just a real party, man. Just a real
Yeah.
party
Real
time.
party. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, dude. So how we finish out hang time, you're not going to be a fan of the name, but I think you'll be a fan of how we finish things out. It is called Three and Out, presented by Theragun.
Ah.
I know you don't like it, but it's catchy and there's a reason. You got to have three answers for these trivia questions, but it's Three and Out, presented by Theragun. Go to therabody.com, get your Theragun today. Now, dude, here's the deal. I had a genius idea from one of our listeners that said, hey, you've had a couple of your teammates really get stumped on some of these questions. So maybe pick two questions and then they're two different categories. And then at least your teammate could choose, or your guest, JP, for example, could choose which category they'd like. Now, bro, here's the deal. You have 60 seconds. All right. I'm going to ask the question to you.
Yeah.
If you can get these three answers in 60 seconds, you could have a lifetime of therapy from a Theragun. And
I need
I'm
it.
gonna give it. I know I'm gonna give it to you, man. I know, dude. You take more hits in one game than I will in my entire career, so I know you need the Theragun. So, bro, I want to ask you: would you rather go in the food and drink category, or
Okay.
would you rather go with the video game
games.
/ entertainment category.
Slash
Little
entertainment. Ooh,
yeah,
that's
it's like pop culture. Oh, I say entertainment because it's a video game question, but like
yeah.
then the other one's food and drink. So
Dang, this is tough. Cause they're both kind of.
I know,
But
I know.
I think I'm gonna go with the food and drink. I
The
think I'm gonna go
food
with
and drink.
the
I
food and
respect
drink.
that, bro. Okay. All right. So I got 1 minute on the clock right here. Whenever I say go, your 1 minute clock is going to begin.
All right,
Are you ready?
Lock in.
If you take out chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, throw them out. What are the 3 top selling flavors of ice cream in the United States?
You said chocolate. Chocolate.
Yeah, so chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, just the
Alright.
big 3, they gone.
All right. I like this question.
You're
So-
good. You're good.
Dang.
Work through it. You got time. You got time.
Dang.
Whenever you feel good about one, throw it out. We'll see if it's right. You move to the next one.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this one out. I don't know. I'm gonna go with cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. Count it. 1 for 1. Oh,
cookies-
bro. Come on. Please do it,
Cookies and
man.
cream. Cookies and cream.
Come
All
on.
right,
I need another one.
Come on, JP. I'll be trying to think like what.
Hurry, man.
All right, butter pecan.
Butter pecan in. You better hurry, bro.
Last one. Think. Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate. Dude. Oh my gosh. Bro.
Ooh.
Dude, you know what's crazy is whenever I first looked up this question and I was asking a bunch of the guys, nobody could pull butter pecan. Okay. Then I forget who it was. Somebody that was like their first guess. And I go, how do you think of butter pecan? And all they said was, bro, my mom, my grandparents, always in there.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I got.
So I come up with this question like 2 years ago, and then one day I'm out somewhere and I freaking see butter pecan, and I'm like, I gotta try it. It is just wonderful. It's so good. It's so good. And so
Wonderful.
yeah, I was not a believer for a long time, and I couldn't believe that was so high up. But bro, Theragun on me. Well played, dude. The food and drink, and I can't believe. So I thought it'd be tough because they're all scattered. Like you got cookies and cream, mint
Right.
and chip, and butter pecan. That was well played, my friend. I'm impressed, dog.
Appreciate it, man.
I'm impressed. Well, JP, it has just been a pleasure to have you on Hang Time, man. I had high expectations for this, but buddy, you just exceeded them. You're always a good conversation in the locker room. It translates to Hang Time. And much like your quote at the beginning of the show, I also cannot stand the Cowboys. So let's go take care of business on prime time.
You already know. Glad to be on Hang Time.